Welcome back to another incredible episode of Unapologetically Shaun, where we talk about everything self-care, mental health awareness, and a splash of pop culture, and any and everything that I like to talk about. So if you're interested in today's topic, just please stay tuned. So today's episode is about loving where you are now. Meaning now in life, the moment, the time, the space that you are in right at this moment. You have to love and appreciate this moment, because remember, this moment you will not get back. It will become the past, and you will be moving forward in the future. So you have to learn how to love where you are. Where you are anywhere in life, any journey you are on, you have to love yourself in that moment. A lot of the times we always are like on the go. We never take a moment to breathe. We never take a moment to soak in what is happening right in front of us now. We are like conditioned to be in this grind culture, to always focus on the future, and we never sit and be present in the moment. And I'm guilty of this. I know a lot of people that's guilty of never being present in the moment. They are always thinking about, okay, what can I do now to make my future better? What can I do now to do this? What can I do now to do that? And you have to just sit and just appreciate what you have and be grateful for what you have at this very moment. Because if you don't, it'll pass you by, and then you'll look back and be like, wow, I didn't realize that I allowed so much life passing me by, and I did not even appreciate the moment that I was in at that moment. Just like, when people are on weight loss journeys, right? I'm currently on one. I've been on one forever, but I'm currently taking the time to appreciate where I'm at in life, right? And so most of the time you do not, you don't really love how you look at this moment, right? And that is the issue. You have to love yourself at every stage of your life. No matter what size you are or, what you're going through, you still have to love yourself in that stage. Because you'll never get that moment back, like I said before. It will be a distant memory eventually. So you have to appreciate what you have in that very moment. It's a lot of practices that you can do to be able to appreciate the little things in life, the simple things that makes your life great. We take for granted that we are able to see, we were able to even wake up another day and have a new life. Like, a lot of us take for granted the littlest things. Take for granted that you are able to walk on your legs. There's people that cannot walk, they're in wheelchairs. People take advantage of being able to use their arms. There's people that don't have any arms. Like, it's so many things that we take advantage of. And I feel like we need to just slow down, because the society that we live in is so fast paced. We have social media. Everything is fast, like microwave fast, fast food fast. And we just need to slow down and smell the coffee, or smell the roses, as they say. You need to slow down and be in the moment and live in the moment. Like, social media takes away living in the moment, because you're so busy trying to capture this moment and share it with the world that you're not actually living in that moment. So I've started to not so much film everything, take pictures of everything, and actually try to be in the moment for certain things. Yes, you want to take pictures and you want to have video that you can look back at this memory or whatever, but you also, it shouldn't be the whole time you're doing something, like you're going out and all you're doing is being on your phone. that's not living in the moment. So you just have to embrace the time that we have now, because you're not gonna get that back, and you're always a day older than what you were the day before. And so just embrace every second, every minute, every day that God gives us on this earth, because you're not gonna get it back. You don't get your time back. So make sure that you value your time as well. Like, when it comes to if you don't want to do something in life, if you don't want to do something, you're tired and you don't want to talk to people, you don't have to. Remember, this is your time. You don't get that time back that you wasted. So don't waste your time on people that don't deserve your time, That's how I feel. So there are so many books, there's so many inspirational type of videos and all of that you can watch and you can read and you can listen to inspire you to just be in that moment. Be in the moment. Be in the moment with your family. Be in the moment with yourself. Be in the moment with whatever journey you're on. Just embrace and love every second of it. Because remember, I said it again, you will never get this time back. Like, if only we could buy time, but you cannot. So appreciate what you have while you're here. I wanted to do a pop culture episode, but I probably won't. I'll just include it in this because it kind of resonates with what's going on. I mean, what I'm talking about, the topic. Anyways, but if you don't know Tracy Braxton, one of the Braxton sisters, Toni Braxton's sister, Tamar Braxton's sister, Tawanda Braxton, and Trina Braxton. Their sister, she just passed away from cancer. And I love the Braxtons. If you know me personally, Toni Braxton was always my favorite singer of all time. But I love the Braxtons. Like, I love each and every one of them for different reasons. But Tracy, she was so down to earth. She was funny. She was very talented. Her albums were amazing. I have both albums. Been having both albums since they came out. Because I love singers that have like deeper, raspier voices. And her voice is like that. Kind of like Toni's, but her own tone. Anyway, she had great music. Y'all need to go stream her stuff. But anyway, she's a very down-to-earth person. You could tell her spirit was really genuine. She was a very genuine person. That's why the audience always resonated with Tracy, because you see yourself in her. She was like an aunt, like the funny aunt, or like she was just a sweet person. And to hear that she had passed away, it broke my heart, because I love Tracy. She's just so fun and funny. And I always think about that episode when Tamar and Tracy was going to that African exercise guy. and man, them two together was just comedy at its best. But it was just the funniest episode. If you haven't watched the Braxtons, now is the time to go binge watch the Braxtons. I think they still have it on Netflix, but if you can probably find some episodes on YouTube. You can find that clip when they was exercising with that African dude. It was so funny. And I don't know. Tracy just had the best spirit. She was just a good person, and you could tell. And cancer is just horrible. It's horrible. So one thing we all have to take from this is, you appreciate what you have now in the moment, because you're not going to get it back. And, like with the Braxtons, they used to fight a lot, and most of the time it was unnecessary. They would allow other people to get into their sisterhood, right? And it kind of, broke them apart a little bit. And yeah, they didn't treat Tracy the right way. They treated her like the black sheep, the ugly duckling. And I never liked it how they used to treat her, and I didn't like how the show would call her the wannabe. Like, wannabe what? Like, at least she was the only one that was grounded and had a family and was with the same husband and took her son, had grandchild and all of that. She was very stable. She lived a stable life, and they were living the chase the bag life. So she was the most stable one out of all of them. So I don't know what it was why they would treat her that way. Maybe jealousy, who knows? But I pray that they did find, come together. I believe they did. Probably when Tracy got sick, and they squashed everything and actually came together. Because I always wanted them to come together, because they were the coolest family. Like, when they would be together, you could tell they had great times together. When they were on good terms and happy, and I love the Braxtons. I wish they would have continued the show, but I get it, We TV, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about them. So I hope that they are doing well. I know it's very hard, and to lose a family member and to lose a sibling would be even harder. So I do pray for all of them. The mom, the dad, the brother. People forget that they have a brother. They have a brother. And all the sisters, I pray that they all are doing well. And Tracy's husband and her son and her grandson. And, I know they are very broken right now. But I hope that they are strong and they are able to, really celebrate her legacy. And just appreciate the time that they had with her. Because 50 years is a lot of years when you think about it. Like, sometimes I'll be like, man, I wish my mother got the chance to be able to live to be 50. My mother passed away at the age of 38. Very young. And it's like, as I approach my 30s, which I'll be 30 in 2 months, I think about her all the time. And it's like, I get closer and closer to her age. And it was like, God, my mother was so young. So young. And like, I'm literally 8 years younger than what she was when she passed away. And it's crazy. It's crazy how young 38 is. But sometimes I wish she was able to live the life that she wanted to live, which she didn't. But, that is why I push myself so much to create a life that I'm proud of and that my children are proud of and that I leave a legacy behind. But also I have to realize that I have to slow down in life and just, love where I'm at life and appreciate the moment that I have, because it's a lot of people that did not get this opportunity to have this moment, so you have to love where you are. And I'm starting to love me at every stage of my life, no matter the size I am. Like, I will not continue to allow a number on the scale to define if I'm beautiful, if I'm happy where I'm at, if I'm happy in my skin. I won't let that happen anymore. And I will just continue to be me, I'm going to continue to love Shaun at every stage. And that's what I want you all to do, is just start to love every stage of your life, because God blessed you with another moment to create a better life. And remember, don't focus so much on the future. Try to focus on where you are now. You can plan for the future. I'm not saying don't plan for the future. I'm saying don't make that your driving force, where that's all you think about. That's what I'm talking about. Try to live in the moment and escape from some of the hustle and bustle of life. Try not to be so stuck on the hustle culture that you forget about everything else, that you forget about spending time with your family, your children, your spouse, your significant other. You forget about, creating memories because you're so busy on focusing on creating what you should focus on. Creating the future, that you forget about the present, So I hope that you take something away from this episode. You think about where you are in life and what you want to achieve in life, and you think about the gift of life that God gave you, because everybody wasn't blessed with this same gift. And he gave you this gift because you have a purpose to fulfill in this life. So I hope that you all are able to fulfill your purpose in life and just continue to be the best version of yourself. That's all I ask. Continue to be good to others and live life, live life. All right, so I'm going to wrap this episode up, and my message today is to love where you are now in your present life. Appreciate all the blessings that God has bestowed on you, and continue to just work on yourself and be the best version of yourself. All right, have a great week and a great day. Bye.